What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you guys a couple clips from the thrift store. We are in Modesto, California, hitting the Good Samaritan thrift, and it's been very bad. At the thrift stores, I haven't been going for like a long time, and here's why. So, charging just absurd prices, and this thrift store in particular, like, used to be really good. I used to find some really good stuff, but now they just have gotten outrageous and greedy. So it's just crazy to me that these stores get these items for free and they just price them up. And I know they're not in business to make me money. I can care less, right? But just your average normal consumer, like, who's going in there and buying $100 X-Men set? You know what I'm saying? Like, even for your average consumer, like, take resellers out of it, and just your average consumer doesn't want to pay $10, $9, and they charge tax here, so it's probably close to $10 for a used Nike polo, or $8 for a Champion shirt that they can get at Ross for $4, $5, $6 brand new. So it's just crazy. Like, that's why I don't come to thrift stores no more, and I don't want this video to come off negative. But I'm just giving you guys the reality of like how thrift stores are in my area, and why I stopped doing clothing is because of the prices. I mean, look at this. $8 for a Van Heusen used button-up. So in a nutshell, for the people asking why did I stop selling clothing, well, there you go. My thrift store prices have went through the roof, and it's just hard to find profitable items. And I'm not upset about it, because they're not in the business to make me money, and you shouldn't be upset about it either. As a reseller, as somebody that, maybe you do this part-time, but for me, like, speaking to the full-time people, you just need to find other ways to go get inventory. That's why it's important to build connections and just find other ways to get inventory, and not just rely on the thrifts. So for me, I go to flea markets. That's like my main thing. And I built connections, and also I'll hit garage sales once in a while. So those are kind of like my avenues to getting inventory. So, and Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp still a little bit here and there. But my main focus is flea markets, because you can go to so many different flea markets. There's always going to be vendors that buy storage units and selling stuff for cheap. I feel like that's always going to be a thing. So if my flea markets are dry in my area, I'll just travel, an hour, and make a route and make a day out of it, and go to a flea market in a different city, and just make a day, and that's just what I do. So now I focus on just high sell-through rate items, high profit items. And I'm going to show you guys some stuff that I picked up yesterday. And this is why, I think it's important to only focus on items are going to sell well, because I'd rather sell these items that I'm going to share with you, one item, instead of selling 15 t-shirts and make the same amount. It's just a lot more work, and the same amount of profit. So I try to make the most amount of money with the least amount of work. So it's going to take me less than a minute to ship one of these items, compared to shipping 15 t-shirts. It's going to take a little longer, of course, right? It's more items. And then also more storage. You need a lot more items listed. I remember I had like 1,000 items listed, or actually it was like 800, almost 1,000 items listed. It was all clothes. And I would sell anywhere from probably like 10 to 12 a day, maybe somewhere around in that range. No less than probably 10 a day. I had a good sell-through rate in clothes as well. But you're selling shirts that are $20, $25. In my area, it's hard finding $25, $30 items every single day. It's more like $20 items, 15, 25s, plus shipping. So you have to sell a lot of those items, to make some decent money. So I was grossing like anywhere from $8 to $10, $12,000 a month, somewhere in that range, and working at about a 50 to 60% profit margin. So I was doing okay, but I'm a lot more happier doing the model that I'm doing now. But yeah, clothing is a grind. I used to hate doing the measurements and all that, but I'm curious, like, let me know, like, what niche do you sell in, or are you an everything seller? And also, how are your thrift stores? Like, are your guys' thrift stores overpriced, or are they, good priced, or you guys have Goodwill bins? I don't have Goodwill bins in my area. So let me know how the prices are, and like what you sell down in the comment section. So I land up going to the flea market and finding some good stuff. So all these items I'm going to share with you guys is why I got out of clothing and decided to go this model instead. So everything I'm going to share with you guys, I paid $100 for. So keep that in mind. Picked up this Game Boy Advance SP, super clean condition, tested and working. And it also had a game inside, a little bonus game, a little Spyro Orange. So this game I'll probably just bundle with the system because it's only like a $10 game. And that's usually what I'll do. You know, I'll bundle the cheaper games with the system, make it look better, show that's tested. So just a quick pro tip with these Game Boy Advance SPs, there's a, you probably can't see that. Actually, you probably can, yeah. You see the model right here on top, AGS001. So that's just the basic Game Boy Advance model. If you find the AGS101, that one's worth more money. And the only reason why is because the screen on the 101 models is brighter. So you'll see like a brighter screen when you push the brightness button. That's pretty much it. But anyways, 10 bucks into at least 80 to 90. And then from the same seller, we picked up this Nintendo DSi in pink. In good condition, tested, has a charger and everything like that. And, you know, I don't know off the top of my head, but you guys will see on the screen how much these go for. I'm assuming at least 40 to 50 bucks. And then another item to look out for that I love selling is walkie-talkies. So this one in particular is a standard Horizon model HX210. So I'm going to sell this as untested, but it should sell for like 40 to 50 bucks. Might sell a little slower, but because it is untested, but it's okay because I only paid $5 for it, and I'm okay waiting, you know, a little bit, $5 into at least 40 bucks, say. So keep an eye out for those. Motorola does probably the best in walkie-talkies in my opinion. And then we picked up this Need for Speed Carbon Collector's Edition for $5. And this one has 2 discs. So the original Need for Speed Carbon, the one that's not the Collector's Edition, I think it doesn't sell for much. But since this one is the Collector's Edition, or if you find ones that are Special Edition or whatever, those ones are always worth looking into video game wise because people want the Collector's Edition or Limited Edition. And they'll pay a lot more. Like this one, the original game for it's like probably 10 bucks, but since this is collectors, it's probably worth like 30 to 40, and it's in good condition. And also with video game pricing, like if your copy is in like really good shape, like the disc and the artwork and everything, like you can charge more money because it is such in good shape. So say if this is in like excellent condition, which there's some damage, but say if it was perfect, right? And the market's 30, you can charge 35 to 40, probably like 40 because it is such a minty shape. So, and that goes with most product on eBay. I will normally price items up a little more if it's in like really good condition. And then you guys already know I love my cameras. So we got this Canon PowerShot ELPH 350 HS model. In good shape. This didn't have a battery or a charger, but I ordered my battery and charger from Caster USA. I highly recommend them for all camera accessories, batteries, chargers. I'm gonna try to get an affiliate link from them. I'm gonna probably reach out to them here pretty soon. But anyways, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. That's just the company that I use. They're super fast, great shipping, and just good customer service. But anyways, you guys can see this camera right here. I paid 10 bucks for it. And you guys can see on the screen, if it works, it's going to be worth some pretty good money. So keep an eye out for those. Love picking those up. And then real quick, picked up another Canon. I just recently sold this one, like recently. And pro tip, keep AA batteries with you at all times. And you know, if you roll with like a backpack or something like that, but like when it comes to cameras and other like accessories, at least you could test it out and you don't get home and be bummed out that it doesn't work. So sometimes I'll hold AA's on me, and like this case right here, I had AA's, I tested it out and it worked and I bought it. And that could justify you know, paying up or something if it does work, if the seller's asking a certain amount. Like I had to pay 20 bucks for this camera, and I know I can get 70 bucks all day long. It's gonna sell very quickly. So that's an instance where I'm okay paying up because I know it's gonna sell fast. So keep an eye out for Canons. And then we got this Logitech Harmony Ultimate. This is a bolo right here for sure. Great item. This one is complete. I'm not gonna open it up, but it is complete. It looks like it's in very good condition, lightly used. and I should be able to get anywhere from, I would say, 80 to 100 bucks for that. So keep an eye out for that. Great item. And then we picked up this. This is the first time I actually found one of these. This is a Sony Handycam, and this is a full HD 1080. Really good condition. Has the battery, no charger, so I did have to order a charger. I think the charger was like $7 shipped, so not too bad. And it's in really good shape, so I'd be surprised if it doesn't work. But even for parts, it goes for like 75 bucks. So worst case, I'm winning, you know, I'm winning regardless. But if it works, you guys can see on the screen, goes for some really good money. So do not sleep on handycams. I know I keep telling you guys, but always look into them. And then probably the best find of the day was this right here. So this is a Canon model. It's a Vixia HF-R800 HD. This is the first time I found one of these as well. This is an HD little mini camcorder, and this one was complete with the battery and a charger, and I only paid 20 bucks. And you guys can see on the screen, goes for some really good money. And this one, when I got there, it was already, you know, fully charged and everything ready to go working. So I was happy paying 20 bucks for this. Even if it didn't turn on or anything, I still would happily pay 20 bucks and take the risk. So that's the thing with like cameras and camcorders. You do a lot of risk taking, but the reward can be very high. So yeah, this was probably my score of the day and probably my favorite find. So that's gonna sell well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please drop some comments down below. Drop an eagle emoji down in the comments. You guys already know what time it is. I'm gonna keep uploading these videos. I really do appreciate you guys watching the video. When you guys like the video, man, it helps the channel out, it helps me out, and I just really appreciate it. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Love you guys. Peace out.